Hi, this is Mark from LongIslandWatch.com, here with a little bit of, Damasko news, if you will. About a year, maybe 2 years ago, Damasko released the new DK30, DK32 watches with their own in-house A26 movement. And at that time, it was announced that the ETA version DS30 lineup was totally discontinued. And that was the way we've been marching towards until a little announcement they made earlier, kind of like in the late spring, early summer, that the DS line would be returning. Is it returning indefinitely? I don't know at this point, but I got them all back in the black, the yellow, the blue, the ocean with the orange accents. Did I say green? I don't know. But I have like 7 of them to show you today. I'll also throw them on the bracelets. So it's kind of like a revisiting video. In case you missed these when they were available the first time around, now's your chance to grab one of them. On my own wrist, I am wearing the linen dial Islander. This is model number ISL 131. Runs number Yoda 9015. A beautiful linen dial to it. Simply love it. Clearly, we sell this piece. And then on my other wrist, I'm wearing one of my own creations. This is a titanium modded SKX. It was an ISL 18, and then I put it in our titanium case, and I added our BRAC 17 rubber strap to it. Kind of fits it really well. Let's take a look again at these Damaskos. Okay, so let's get rolling. So I have 7 DS30s to show you. I've done the watches before, but I figure now that they're back, let's do the entire collection. I can get all 7 of them into one video for you. So kind of like a one-stop shop, if you will. DS30 is powered by an ETA 2824 movement. As you know, like I said, Damasko started their own 826 movement in the DK line. These were not supposed to be around, but hey, they came back, so we got them. So let's talk about them. So very comfortable, very, I don't know, just very, I have a DS30 Ocean. It's a very comfortable watch. It's a very thin watch, not overly thin. Weighted very well, scratch resistant, just a great piece. Not inexpensive though, and we'll get into that. It's 39 millimeters in diameter. It is just shy of 10 millimeters thick, actually 9.9 millimeters thick. It is 47 millimeters on the lug tip to lug tip, and you do see holes in the lugs for easy strap changes. It is a solid screw down case back. The DK watches had an exhibition case back to show off their 826 movement, but now we are back to a solid steel case back. Stainless steel, you could read all the back, a lot of it's in German. Sapphire, it's got the water resistance, made in Germany. They do have a nice open area if you wanted to get them engraved. We do offer that service. It adds to the lead time, of course, but it is a service that is available to you. Water resistance is 200 meters. It is a screw down crown. Okay, unscrew it, you can wind it, set the time, 2 clicks, change the time, 1 click will change the date. You'll see the date is done at the 3 o'clock position. It is an AR, anti-reflective sapphire crystal. They do coat them front and back, and that is the way that we get them, and it kind of just makes the crystal disappear. No arguments from me. I know some people do not like the exterior AR, and if you don't like it, again, you can special order it with just internal AR, but again, that's going to add. These are in stock. Anything custom is going to add to the lead time, and Damasko does have crazy lead times. There are 20 millimeter lugs. This guy comes on a black leather strap with simple tie-offs. Very simple strap. Nothing special about it. Kind of suits the watch, I guess, fairly well, if you will. Matching buckle with the Damasko logo. So Damasko, it is submarine steel. So it's not just standard 316L stainless steel. It's submarine steel. It's a different steel. It's a different part of the stainless steel spectrum. It's like your I believe it's your 4XX series of steels. Not magnetic, but very hard, and it submits itself to a surface treatment or a surface hardening treatment that makes it fairly scratch resistant. Now note, these are not as scratch resistant as, say, the DA3X or the DA4X or the Chronos are/were, but it still does have a decent amount of scratch resistance. The case is done in a beautiful, kind of like a bead blast finish. Very The case itself is very anti-reflective, right? Very stealthy, very sleek looking. Okay, the watch weighs 69 grams on the strap. The price is, they vary a little bit depending on the strap that you get, but they're all around $1,050. Great piece. So this is your standard DS30. Okay, ready? Now we're gonna go through the other 6 relatively fast. And at the end, I'm gonna do the bracelet, because the bracelet's definitely worth talking about. This is what they call DS30 Blue. Blue meaning a blue accent. So it is blue accent, second hand, and blue date. As you can see, I'll bring it in for you. It's a very nice pop, a very subtle pop, but it's nice that they match the two together. Love their beautiful hands. We'll see one Super Lume, which is very white in daytime, but green at night. We'll do a Lume shot, of course, when we are done. So this is your DS30 Blue. Really wicked looking. Let's get into your DS30 Green. Very shocking green. A neon green. So the second hand is done in that neon green color, and the date is done in the same color to match. Still on black straps. Again, 20mm lug, so you can kind of dress these up or down any way you see fit. Cool, so that's 3 of 7, right? Let's go to this one. Yellow. Yellow seems to be fairly popular. Yellow I do on the brown mocha strap, as they call it. I guess it kind of suits the watch better. But this is the yellow. This is a neon yellow color. Again, with your sword hands. And just a very simple, oh, it is stopped. Very simple color accent to make the yellow just pops. Again, all these little accents pop. And before we get into the straight blue dials, I want to do, I guess the latest one they released is what's called the DS30. It's the gray. So it's a gray dial, a light gray, still with the white hands, with a black negative date. This guy comes on a different kind of strap. It's like one of those Hirsch rubber leather straps. I forgot what the name is. The name, Paul or something. Rubber on top, leather on the bottom. It's an interesting combo, but I guess like an all-weather strap. So this bumps the price up just a little bit more as well. And then the last two, I'm going to show you. DS30 Ocean. This is the one I own. This isn't my exact one. This one's from stock. But I own an Ocean. I had the back custom engraved with my logo and stuff because I really wanted one. But look at that color. That color not beautiful? Bullseye dial. They all have bullseye dials. And then the strap, they pair it with a Hirsch Robbie. So this is rubber on the bottom. And then, I guess it's also rubber on top. But it's got texture to it. Almost looks like a sailcloth. Really nice looking. I guess it's considered an all-weather strap, if you will, or all seasons. Kind of like a tire. But it'll do anything, handle the water, all the other stuff. And then they make the same watch, but I don't know, they call it OBO, and I guess it's ocean and then accented with orange. So they do an orange seconds hand. It stopped, yeah. They do an orange seconds hand just to make it pop a little bit. That's all of them. So this is the last one. That's the 7th one. And as I said before, I want to go over the bracelet. So first, the bracelet itself. So the watch is 69 grams on a strap. The bracelet itself, I have the weight written down. It's actually heavier than the watch. It's 70-something grams. It is 74 grams with all the links in it. And it's made out of the same material that the case is made out of, and treated the same, so it's kind of scratch resistant. It's $575, so it's about half the price of the watch, so it is pricey. I get it. It's 180 millimeters long, and then Damasko includes the tool to size it. See, it's held together with screws. I think it's focusing. There it goes. It's held together with actually Torx screws, so they include the tool, and they also include little links that are a little bit longer, about 1/3 of a millimeter. So that you can really, it's not 1/3 of a millimeter, I'm sorry, I think it's 3 millimeters longer. So you can swap them out to really, it's like their answer to a fine-tuned fit. And then the clasp is just it's double friction, but the friction is done with ceramic balls. right at the root of the clasp. I don't know if you can see them there. It's really a secure fit. And they're spring loaded. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this bracelet. I'm going to put it on. Where's my first friend? The original, the first one I showed you, and let's see what it does to the watch. Ta-da! There you go. It elevates the watch to just levels unknown. That's why I really feel with this bracelet, you have to experience it to kind of understand it. Yeah, it's really expensive, $575, but it's built so well. It like doubles the weight of the watch. Not that that's, obviously steel can do that. That's pretty simple. But just the overall quality of it and just the look and how this steel finish matches the case unbelievably well. It just kind of creates the whole package. So let's, I guess, we'll toss this one on. We'll toss another one on the bracelet. And then we'll also first do a lume shot and then we'll be finito. So there you go, C1 Super Luminova definitely gets the job done. Very easy to read. Damasko does a nice job of putting a double marker at the 12 to make sure you know where 12 o'clock is. So here it is on the bracelet on my 6 3/4 inch wrist. Plenty of room as usual. I would say it's going to go up to about 7 3/4 or so. Don't forget you have those extra links in the bag for fine tuning and obviously for making it longer, but I would definitely be making it shorter. Now let's see what one of the blue ones looks like. Here we go. Looks good. Love that blue color. Love how the edge of the Robbie matches the blue of the dial. Obviously not planned. I mean, the Robbie strap was around well before the Damasko watch, but man, they just work so well together. Excellent synergy there for sure. I guess that's going to do it. I'm just going to finish it here. This has been Mark from LongRunWatch.com showing you a whole bunch of Damasko DS30 watches that we have in stock now. Please like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you have not done so. Questions or comments, you can put them down below, and I'll be sure to address them as soon as I can. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.